The Compound Effect Summary. This is my book summary of The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. My notes are informal and often contain quotes from the book as well as my own thoughts. This summary also includes key lessons and important passages from the book. Talk about things that matter with people who care. Jim Rohn. The compound effect is the operating system that has been running your life whether you know it or not. There are no new fundamentals. Jim Rohn. Success is doing a half dozen things really well, repeated 5,000 times. You don't need more knowledge. You need a new plan of action. Consistency is the ultimate key to success. If you aren't better, work harder. The compound effect is the strategy of reaping huge rewards from small, seemingly insignificant actions. Small choices plus consistency plus time equals significant results. Tony Robbins' no man's land concept is when you're not really happy about your life, but you're not unhappy enough to do anything about it. You want to avoid this complacency. Knowledge uninvested is wasted. Choice is at the center of all success and failure. It is what we choose that makes the biggest difference. Too often we sleepwalk through our choices. We default to choices that our society and culture tells us we should do. It's not big choices, but ones that you think don't matter or count for much that derail us. You don't consciously think about it, but these small decisions can really change things. Keep a daily gratitude journal about your spouse. Write down one thing you are thankful for each day about your spouse, then give them the book as a gift 1 year later. Gratitude is acknowledging there are people in your life who have done things for you that you couldn't do for yourself. What you appreciate, appreciates. You have to be willing to give 100% in your relationships. Always take 100% responsibility for everything that happens to you. You alone are responsible for your situation. Everyone has the opportunity to be lucky. If you live in a free society, you are lucky. The first step toward change is awareness. The best way to become aware is to measure. Writing it all down is key. Tracking your progress and missteps is key for long-term success. Track your behavior for at least 1 week. All winners are trackers. You cannot improve something until you measure it. Professional athletes are particularly big trackers. Tracking will revolutionize your life. The author started by tracking every financial decision in a notebook. Merely becoming conscious of your actions begins to change them. Every dollar you spend today is costing you $5 in 20 years. Because of opportunity cost from investing. Making small course corrections will result in exactly 0 applause. The difference between the number 1 golfer and number 10 golfer is just 1.9 strokes. The difference prize money is huge. Start by saving 1% of your money each month. Then save 2% the next month. Continue until you are saving 10% of what you earn. Dave Ramsey, personal finance is 80% behavior. The earlier you start making changes, the more the compound effect works in your favor. The key to success is this: are you learning each day? No business is going to keep someone around just for showing up. You have to continually get ready. Your life is a result of your moment-to-moment choices. The older your habits are and the deeper their roots, the harder they are to change. It stands to reason that since you learned every habit you have, you can also learn new ones. If the nose of a plane is pointed just 1% off course when it leaves LA for New York, it will end up in Delaware once it gets to the East Coast. The most motivating choices are ones that align with your why and your purpose. You need a deep why for doing stuff. With a why that is meaningful enough, you will do almost anything. Think of Christy exercising for the wedding. Too many people focus on achievement without fulfillment. If you create goals for yourself that have friction with your values, you're going to self-sabotage or feel guilty about your progress. For example, if your family is a high priority, but you set high financial goals for yourself, then there is friction between those two goals. Note, this is basically identity-based habits. You can't have friction between your identity and your goals. Design the life you want first and the business you want second. Most people choose a career before thinking about what kind of life they want to build. Note, great idea. Even better idea might be to test lifestyles. Try one project in various lives and see which you enjoy most. Write a book, author, show a photo project in a gallery, photographer, etc. The law of attraction is simply directing your attention towards something that was already there. Write down your most important goals. When you set a goal, most people ask, what do I need to do to achieve your goal? Instead, you should ask, who do I need to become? What is your entertainment versus education ratio? The top 20% of people spend their time focused on education. Stop watching the news. The news just aggregates the worst, saddest, and most stressful stories every day. If there is a difference between what you say and what you do, then your behavior is the winner. Identify your triggers for your bad habits, the who, what, where, and when that prompts you to start your bad habits. Start by eliminating your triggers. Throw out junk food, etc. Stop lying and justifying hard choices by saying things like, it's not fair for everyone to avoid sweets just because I don't want to eat sweets. Dean Ornish study found it was easier for people to ditch lots of bad habits at the same time. Any new habit has to work inside your current life and lifestyle. The gym can't be out of the way. It has to be on the way. Montel Williams has an add-in principle where he focuses on adding something into his life rather than what he is cutting out or sacrificing. Hardy recommends using a Seinfeld calendar for public accountability too. Hang out in the office, etc. so other people can see it. Be patient. You've spent years repeating bad behaviors. It's going to take years to build good ones. Momentum is huge. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion. The hardest part of momentum is the beginning. But like pushing the merry-go-round on the playground. Once you get moving, you can keep going very easily. With momentum, you can continue succeeding with less work. It's easy to keep things running once you have momentum. Jack Nicklaus had a repeated pre-shot routine that he did the same way over and over again.